What's up, you guys? Steve here with a huge breaking news update regarding unemployment benefits. This is literally going to be changing eligibility requirements and putting tens of thousands of dollars in the pockets of people that have been struggling to collect benefits. Now, this actually came out yesterday, but the primary focus yesterday was waiting for the Senate parliamentarian to give her decision on the stimulus package. Now, if you missed that, be sure to check it out right here in this video where I gave you the news as soon as it broke on her decision. And today, we're going to be hearing from the House of Representatives, very likely on a vote and a decision to pass the stimulus package. So you guys, I'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. But also, we had this update, this huge news on eligibility changes, the rules being changed for unemployment benefits, and they're going to be providing a lot of money to a lot of people. So you guys, we're going to be diving into an article as this just came out yesterday. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest and let you know what's happening with unemployment. And also afterward, I'll give you an update on the current extension of 11 weeks that's going to be expiring on March 14th and the proposed extension that's going to take us out even further. So just a quick recap on those extensions as well. But before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these updates that keep you up to date on Congress and the stimulus and everything that's unfolding right now with the economy, do me a quick favor and smash the like button if you like and appreciate these. Like button comments and sharing these videos, it helps out my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're not already part of the viewing community here, the Ram fam, and you would like to stay up to date on all those things that are unfolding right now, go ahead and take a second to smash the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. I do my best to respond to as many questions here on YouTube as I can, but there's a lot, so I don't get to them all, but Instagram is also a great way to get a hold of me as well. But you guys, let's go ahead and dive into this breaking news that's going to be changing and putting a lot of money in the pockets of people who have been struggling with unemployment benefits. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's dive into an article that just came out yesterday and link in the description below if you'd like to follow along with me. It says, Biden administration expands unemployment insurance rules to allow workers who turn down unsafe job offers. It says, the Biden administration expanded unemployment insurance eligibility yesterday, to include workers who refuse job offers at unsafe worksites, making good on a pledge to reduce the pressure on people who say that they're having to choose between staying healthy and getting a paycheck. Now, this is huge because, as you know, when you're on unemployment, they require that you're continually looking for work. And what they're saying is, if you receive a job offer, if you find work, but you turn it down because you feel the job place is unsafe, that could jeopardize your unemployment eligibility. But they're saying they're going to be changing this rule now. Now, it says the Department of Labor made this shift Thursday in a response to January's executive order from President Joe Biden that broadened eligibility for PUA to include workers whose unemployment benefits were denied because they refused to return to workplaces that were not compliant with pandemic health and safety standards or turned down a position because of those concerns. Now, the change in eligibility goes into effect immediately, right now. And it says, but officials caution that it could take at least a month or if not longer for workers' claims to be approved, given the significant delays that have plagued the state's unemployment agencies, which, as you guys know, there have been some delays. But they're saying that this is going to be taking place right now. But wait, there's more. Not only that, but this is going to be backdated all the way back to the start of the pandemic and includes any boosts that you might have missed, including that $600 weekly boost or the current $300 weekly boost. Take a look at this. Workers eligible under the new guidelines will receive backdated payments for unemployment claims dating to the beginning of the pandemic, when the PUA program was created to help gig workers, self-employed workers, and others who stop working to take care of the sick or sick relatives or take care of school-aged children. They will also be eligible for a supplemental $600 a week bonus that the federal government had approved through the end of July. So you guys, you're going to get this backdated plus the bonuses. The new guidelines do not appear to help people who quit work in the last year because they felt unsafe, another category of unemployed workers who have been denied benefits despite the limits of eligibility for PUA. So in other words, they're saying you can get this, but as long as you didn't say, I quit. Now, here's a quote from Susan Levine, who is the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary for Employment and Training, and she says, workers have been in a situation where they've had to choose between accepting work that puts them at risk for pandemic exposure or refusing some work and then being denied unemployment benefits. The actions that we're taking today help alleviate that decision, to alleviate that tension. We know that the losses have fallen hardest on communities of color, and if we intend to build back better, we need an unemployment system that covers as many workers who have historically struggled to access benefits. So this is going to go into effect and help a lot of people. Now, how many? We actually don't know. The article says the Department of Labor officials said that they don't have an estimate for how many people are going to be now newly eligible for unemployment insurance under these new updated guidelines. The guidelines will also expand eligibility to some workers who have lost time at work and have not been eligible for unemployment insurance because of technicalities such as not making enough in wages to qualify. Workers at unsafe workplaces will be required to attest under a threat of perjury that their employer was not compliant with either local, state, or national standards for the pandemic, such as rules related to social distancing, disinfecting, and mask wearing, said the Department of Labor. So in other words, in order for you to be eligible to get this, you're going to have to give your word that the employer that you turned down work from, that you honestly felt that they were not following local, state, or federal guidelines to help limit your exposure to the pandemic and keep you safe. Now, even though we already heard them say they're not sure how many people this is going to benefit, later on in the article right here, we see they actually give a rough estimate. It says the provisions seem targeted at a roughly 37,000 people who were denied unemployment insurance after being laid off and declining to return to work last year. That's about 4 times the level from 2019, but it will have little effect on the 1.23 million people who have been denied unemployment insurance after voluntarily quitting work. So they're saying if you denied work, then you're eligible, but if you accepted work and then you quit, then you lose your eligibility. So this, they're saying, is not going to help 1.23 million people who quit their jobs because they felt unsafe. Now, Levine said that the Labor Department will be able to track how many people take advantage of this new eligibility to gauge the measures of success. So they're going to let us know once this gets implemented how many people this is actually going to help. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys, because if you are one of the people that this is going to make now eligible for these benefits, this is going to get you money backdated all the way back to March of 2020, and also you're going to get those boosts as well, and this could literally put tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket. So congratulations to you, and also you guys, I'll be sure to keep you up to date as more information rolls out. But now in the meantime, I wanted to let you know about the current extension and the proposed extension. So as you know, right now we have an 11-week extension taking us out from December 27th of 2020, when it was signed into law, out till March 14th of 2021. Now, of course, it depends on your state when you're going to get it paid out and things like that. So it's the week of December 27th out to the week of March 14th. Now, that's going to be expiring in about 3 weeks now, and there's a lot of people that still have not collected those benefits. I'm very sorry for those of you who let me know that. I hope you receive it soon. The vast majority of people are currently already getting paid out their extensions, but also know that that's going to be expiring March 14th. So on the table right now, proposed in the American Rescue Plan, is another extension, and this extension is going to take you out till August 29th of 2021. So it's going to take you out several more months. It's going to extend PUA and PEUC, and also a lot of the federal programs that have been created in states as a result of these unemployment benefits. And also it's going to be providing an additional boost, a weekly boost that's for everybody, of an extra $400 per week. So that's currently what's proposed on the table in the American Rescue Plan that we're likely going to be hearing that the House passes today. Then it'll move on to the Senate, and we just need this to get signed into law before that expiration date of March 14th. So that way it can just pick up and continue on with the extensions of unemployment. And once again, you guys, so as more information rolls out, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. So you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, why don't you go ahead and smash the like button? I would appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.